My. What in the Threes Company is going on here?
Come and knock on our door.
Come and knock on our door.
We've been waiting for you.
We've been waiting for you.
Where the kisses are hers and his Threes Company too.
In today's ThoughtBox episode, we have none other than Will Smith, August Alsina, and Jada Pinkett Smith, Alsina. Now, what is happening is maybe none of our business.
The time I invested, you can't give it back. You can't get mad at the way I react. You got me feeling like it was an accident, just an actress putting on a show. Cause you don't want the world to know. You lost a man who loved you all alone.
But when you're an entertainer and you have fans, some things actually is the fans' business. So here in the ThoughtBox, what we're going to do here today is we're just going to break down my opinions and my thoughts on the matter. Some of this stuff may be factual, some of it is my opinion, but just know I have respect for any and everybody who does polygamy.
Welcome to TotallyTaVeTV.
Welcome to TotallyTaVeTV, everybody. My name is TotallyTave. What I would love for everyone to do right now is just like, share, and if you're feeling fancy, subscribe to my YouTube channel at TotallyTaVeTV. All right, first, before I break down into my thoughts on this matter, let's just do a little bit of background on who August Alsina is. First of all, August Alsina is a Virgo. My God. That's already strike one. He was born in September. I'm sorry to Virgos, but y'all have to understand that y'all are crazy. Y'all do some things and it just be like, why on earth are you doing that? Why do you mentally feel like what you just said was okay? So, now that we already established that he's a Virgo, he's a young Virgo. He turns 28 here in a couple of months, so he's 27. So, he was messing with Jada Pinkett when he was around like 25. You get what I'm saying? Still in his 20s. Now, the background of this story is that August Alsina was going through some things in his life. His he has some family troubles. I'm not going to get into it because that's not my business, because that's not public information. But know that he has some family troubles that's going on in his life, that he has some mental things going on. Now, what Jada Pinkett Smith messed up with is trying to cater to his mental issues. Now, we all know Jada Pinkett Smith has this red table talk where she invites people to this table and she lets them talk about their problems and their concerns and their well-being and all this hoopla. Jada went wrong trying to comfort this young man. First of all, he just got into the industry. In 2013, 2014, that's when his music really took off. He had a song with Chris Brown and Lloyd or something like that. Anyway, he made some music. It was very good. He doesn't have a #1 hit yet, but that's okay because he's a Billboard Hot 100 contender. Now, August Alsina is the type of guy to where sometimes in life you make choices. And the choices that you make can affect you mentally. Everyone knows it's public out there. He has a substance abuse problem, or he used to, which kind of altered his mental. Sometimes you have to take care of your mental before you can try to love on anything. That's where August Alsina went wrong. He didn't take care of his mental when he got in this industry, but yet he tried to love someone. That someone is Jada Pinkett Smith. The first thought on the matter is this. August, you knew that Jada Pinkett Smith and Will Smith were an item. Now, it's also public, everybody knows this, that Jada Pinkett Smith and Will, they do the swinging thingy. They're swingers. They like to, ease on down and swing on down and ride on down. And where you messed up in, I'm guessing is that when they invited you into their home, and you stated in the interview that Will sat you down and gave you the rules and regulations on this. Now you made it clear that it was no sexual indos between you and Will.
And it, not involving romanticism. He gave me his blessing. And I totally gave myself to that relationship for years.
Which is great, because let me tell you something. We was gonna speculate some shit about that. Now, I don't know if we can say that Will never played around with you and Jada. Because we do know that threesome lives matter. Now, if y'all had a threesome, that right there is none of our business. But you guys could have made some coin on OnlyFans. I definitely would have paid a good $20.99 to see a threesome between you three. So, when he sat you down and he gave you the rules and the regulations on how their marriage is, what gave you the right to fall in love? Was falling in love not supposed to happen on your end? What did it happen unnaturally? Like, was it a year later you were like, damn, I think I love Jada Pinkett Smith. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm kind of confused on that part. Because you can't sit here and act like you didn't know these people were married. Married swingers. Polygamists. Now, as the days go by and you guys are entertaining each other, Jada's taking you out to, everywhere you guys are going, you guys are seeing in pictures, you know what I'm saying, the BET Awards. It seems 2017 and 2018 was the year that you guys had started all this going on. I want you to know something. You signed up for this. You signed up for that. The fact that you weren't mentally prepared for the emotions going into a polygamy type thing, I don't know if I have any sympathy for you on that. Now, devil's advocate. Say she was telling you things on the side like, hey, I love you and I want you to be my kid's uncle. I don't even know. You know what? You can't even be a devil's advocate, August ALSINA, because everyone knows that this woman has a life partner. Everyone knows that Will has some type of agreement. Oh, did Will have you sign? That's where Will fucked up. Will messed up because he didn't have you sign a non-disclosure agreement. But I'm pretty sure it was some type of piece of paper that stated August ALSINA is able to live in the comfort of my home, maybe fool around with my wife. I maybe can join in. But that's all that it is. There's nothing else after that. That I believe. I don't think Will Smith let you into his home and told you to fall in love with his woman. August ALSINA, I'm sorry, my thoughts on that one is, you signed up for that. You signed up to just get help and do a little bit of a fondle. You did not sign up to fall in love with Jada Pinkett Smith and think for 1 minute that she was going to leave Will. Now, let's get a little bit deeper, because it's not August ALSINA's fault. At least a certain percentage. Now, the percentage that is his fault may be 80. I say that because, listen, if I knew that I'm about to do something with people that are married, why would I catch feelings? I'm sorry, this is me. Why would I catch feelings knowing that I'm not gonna be able to do anything with these people for the rest of my life? So it's 80% his fault. 20% it's Jada's fault, and here is my thought on that. Love is an addiction. We all know that August Alsina, like I said before in the intro, he suffered some substance abuse. He abused Percocets. I may have said that wrong. Percocet. I don't know. I think I said that right. He used to abuse them things. Now, when he used to, pop a little couple of them, maybe once or two, or maybe a third or fourth time in one day, Jada came in and said, listen, you know my son, right? August Alsina said, yeah. She said, I'm going to help you out. Come on in the room, baby. When August came in that room, he was already abusing a drug. So you end up making him fall in love with you. And now he may not be on perks like he was, but now you're his new perk. Every time he sees you, he's taking you in. He's eating you. No pun intended. So now you're becoming an addiction to him. So now his mental health probably is clearer as far as with side effects of druggy, dizziness, sometimes death. Now his side effects is mentally thinking about you every day, trying to figure out where you're at, his emotional, his heart. What does Will say? Is Jaden and, Willow, are they okay? And where was the therapy at? Now, I don't know if Jada has a therapy degree, because her red table talk, you would think she is a therapist. Now, I'm going to have to research that a little bit more, because I feel like maybe she has a little bit of therapy in her. But where was Dr. Phil? You know what? Black Lives Matter. Where was Oprah? You know what I'm saying? Where were they at? Because you're trying to be something that you're not, and you tried to help this man when you had no power. You had no power. Now, we know the only thing that will never lose its power is the blood of Jesus. But since you don't have that, so what you end up doing was being toxic. Now you in this man's mind. Now he making songs about you. It's only been 2 years. This man, okay, that's actually kind of a long time. He's making songs about you in 2 years, talking about how you done changed up and switched up, and y'all was gonna be in love, and then he was gonna leave, and you wanted him to stay, but you didn't want the world to know because you're an actress, and you were just putting on a show. But at the same time, that is his mental health. His mental health thought that you were playing in his face, sis. And I know deep down inside you're a nice person. I haven't heard nothing bad about you. Like I said, that red table talk is amazing. It's genuine. I get it. So I'm trying to understand why you didn't get that this man needed more help than what you were able to offer him. Sex is also an addiction. You and Will, Jada, are sex addicts. That has been, we know this about y'all. Why would you guys welcome someone who's young as he is into your sex addicts party? My God! Addiction is real, and it's so much more than just drug abuse. My God. We need to talk about that on the next red table. Because your addiction of sex has now made this man fall in love with you. And now he's going public and saying that he died. Mentally, emotionally, he died. Because your love was so addicting that he had to take himself way back and figure out what was going on in his life. Now, we know that, like I say, he has family issues. That's okay. But we know that the addictions that you guys had went on to him. And we're not dumb. We know that you guys were rocking, knocking the boots. My last thought box is on this. ALSINA, you're a character, but we're not judging your character. Now, the reason why I say that is because you basically were trying to make it seem like your truth needed to be exposed to help you out mentally. You didn't have to expose their truth. We know already what they do. You didn't have to come and publicly say, I did this with Jada Pinkett Smith with the blessing of Will Smith. Because we already knew that. What gave you the right to expose their truth because you felt like your truth would help you out? Now, it comes at a time where the reason why you're a character is because you just had an album come out. And first of all, it's 24 songs. I don't know what the beat is going on with that. But I couldn't get through the 24 songs. But just know, it seems that you're being a character and doing this for clout because you had this album coming out. Why couldn't you have did this a year ago? You know what I'm saying? Or a couple of months ago. Before this album came out. Now it's an emergency. Now you have an emergency interview with Angela Yee, which I'm sure your team set up. You're a character, but it's not about your character because we know that you're a genuine person. We know that in life, as a young adult in your 20s, we got some things that we gonna mess up on. If I was in your shoes and I had the chance to mess around with Will, and Jada Pinkett Smith said, oh, you can have it all day long. Baby girl, I will make sure that I will be in Will's possession all day long. But I will also make sure that I realize that this is not my man. This is not my family. They're here to help me. They're here to consult me. I would not be the type of character that will fall in love with someone or something knowing the outcome is not going to be susceptible or it's not going to even help my future. Now you were friends with Jaden. How do you think Jaden would have been like if you were even, how do you think Jaden feels as your friend? Or y'all were friends? I don't know if y'all are friends now because he's probably just like, why would you expose this? You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's not about the truth being spoken to the public or being spoken out loud. Sometimes if you really want to help your mental, speaking your truth to someone who will actually genuinely listen and give you advice on a matter, that's what you need. You didn't need Angela Yee to be listening and questioning you. You needed Dr. Farmerjan to be like, hey, what is this? Why is that? And how are you going to overcome it? And what do I have to do to help you? And no, I'm not going to prescribe you anything because what you said you needed was to get this off of your mental. So this is what I'm here for. I should become a therapist because I feel like I give great advice. You can come to me. Release your mental on me, ALSINA. Now you got 3 kids. They can't play with Jaden and Willow no more. Now you say that your opportunities were missed and you have made millions. You are a Billboard R&B artist. So what opportunities were missed? What opportunities did they neglect you to have? Everything that you do on your own. In life, you make choices. You already said that this was your doing. You already knew mentally what you were put up against. But it's just not fair that you exposed their truth without consulting them. This would have been a nice red table talk. Jada and Will and ALSINA love triangle exposed or something of deep of that nature. That would have been great. You guys could have had a discussion on polygamy and swinging and all that stuff. We could have had a deep discussion, but the way that you have came about it is now it's being exposed. Now Jada and Will are in the tabloids and in negative press, which we know they don't do the negative press. So now you have to figure out how you're going to separate yourself from Jada and Will Smith and be your own person. You're a character, but the people is not judging your character. Here at TotallyTaVeTV, I hope you guys enjoyed my thoughts on the matter. If you guys have any opinions, or if you don't agree, or if you want to be a devil's advocate and just say something that just doesn't even make sense, just still comment below. Let me know and we can have that discussion, because I always have a response. I hope that you guys enjoyed watching me on TotallyTaVeTV.
I hope you enjoy watching me on TotallyTaVeTV.